The Asian country nobody knows. This country is completely forgotten by the media, geography teachers, and historians. Oh, and it's perfect for foreigners. You'll be surprised by the quirks of this country. Meet Cambodia, a country located in Asia, in Southeast Asia. It borders Thailand to the northwest, Laos to the northeast, Vietnam to the east, and the Gulf of Thailand to the southwest. Its territorial extension is 181,035 square kilometers, making it the 88th largest country in the world by area. The country is divided into 24 provinces and one capital city, Phnom Penh. Its population is 16 million people. It seems they took the same idea from the Chinese of having children as if it were mass production. In Cambodia, its territory is characterized by plains, with the most extensive being the Central Plain. This area is crossed by the Mekong River, one of the main rivers in Southeast Asia. In the north, there are some mountains and hills, such as the Cardamom Mountains and the Damre Mountains. In terms of hydrographics, the Mekong River is crucial to Cambodia's geography and plays a vital role in the country's economy. It flows from north to south, providing water for irrigation, fishing, and transportation. Lake Tonle Sap, located in the center of the country, is the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia. It is connected to the Mekong River and plays an important role in the region's hydrological system. The curious thing is that much of the country is covered with virgin vegetation that has not been deforested and remains intact to this day. Another curiosity is that the majority, about 70% of Cambodia's vegetation, is tropical forest. Cambodia has a tropical climate with two distinct seasons: the rainy season, which occurs from May to October, and the dry season, which runs from November to April. During the rainy season, heavy rains can cause floods in some areas. Temperatures range from 25 to 30 degrees on average throughout the year. So if you're used to facing temperatures above 30 degrees at some point during the year, here in some places in the United States, if you were to go to Cambodia, you would adapt easily. Cambodia has a coastline of about 440 kilometers along the Gulf of Thailand. Cambodian beaches are generally white and fine sand, with clear and crystalline waters. The beaches are a popular destination for tourists looking to relax and enjoy the sun. Otres Beach is a secluded beach located about 30 kilometers south of Sihanoukville. The beach is known for its relaxed atmosphere and affordable accommodation options. Sihanoukville Beach is the most popular beach in Cambodia. The beach is surrounded by resorts, hotels, and restaurants. Koh Rong is an island located about 20 kilometers south of Sihanoukville. The island is known for its white sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and lively nightlife. Koh Rong Sam Loem is an island located about 25 kilometers south of Koh Rong. The island is known for its tranquil beaches, tropical forests, and opportunities for diving and snorkeling. Cambodia's beaches offer a variety of activities for visitors. Tourists can swim, sunbathe, engage in water sports, or simply relax on the sand. The beaches are also a great place to observe wildlife such as dolphins, turtles, and birds. The best time to visit Cambodia's beaches is during the dry season, which runs from November to April. During the rainy season, from May to October, rains can make beaches slippery and waters muddy. Most of the Cambodian population lives in rural areas, where life revolves around family and community. People in the countryside mainly work in agriculture, but there is also a strong tradition of craftsmanship and arts. In cities, the lifestyle is more urban and cosmopolitan. People in cities work in a variety of sectors, including tourism, services, and manufacturing. Cambodian cities are becoming increasingly modern, with shopping centers, restaurants, and modern bars. However, despite the changes, Cambodia is still a country with a strong traditional culture. Buddhism is the predominant religion, and Buddhist values influence the daily life of most Cambodians. A curious fact, similar to some Asian countries, is that many foods are made on the street and on the spot to be sold to customers. It is quite common to see people preparing food with little hygiene and in large quantities with little reliability of the ingredients, and all of this while customers witness everything as if nothing abnormal were happening. And indeed, this is common for Cambodians, but for us in the West, we find it quite strange and even unhygienic. It might even make you feel like vomiting. Many foreigners, when they arrive in countries that make food like this, often get sick because their bodies are not accustomed to such food, and also because of the lack of hygiene, thus causing some infection. Would you eat at stalls that make food this way in Cambodia? Would you take the risk? Comment below. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and also share this video with anyone you think might be interested, so you'll help me bring more documentaries like this every week. Continuing, Cambodia's history is marked by a rich ancient civilization, periods of expansion and empire, followed by centuries of foreign domination, internal conflicts, and tragedies. The peak of Cambodian history was during the Khmer Empire, which lasted from 802 to 1431 but reached its height in the 12th century. Angkor, the capital of the empire, was a majestic city with imposing temples, with Angkor Wat being the most famous of them. The empire was an influential cultural and religious center in the region. The empire declined due to external and internal pressures. The 15th century saw the invasion of the Kingdom of Ayutthaya, present-day Thailand, and subsequently the occupation by the Vietnamese in the 19th century. Cambodia became a French protectorate in 1863 and remained under French rule until 1953, when it gained independence peacefully led by King Norodom Sihanouk. Cambodia achieved independence in 1953, with Sihanouk as head of state. For much of this period, the country adopted a policy of neutrality amid regional conflicts such as the Vietnam War. In 1970, Prince Sihanouk was deposed by a coup led by General Lon Nol. This led to a period of political instability and the intensification of the Cambodian Civil War, involving various factions, including the Khmer Rouge. In 1975, the Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, took control of the country. During the Khmer Rouge regime, Cambodia experienced one of the darkest periods in recent history, with genocide, mass executions, and serious human rights violations. It is estimated that nearly a quarter of the population perished due to executions, famine, and disease. In 1979, Vietnam invaded Cambodia, overthrowing the Khmer Rouge regime. Cambodia became a socialist republic aligned with Vietnam. The conflict continued until the Paris Peace Accords in 1991. In 1993, Cambodia adopted a multi-party constitution and restored the monarchy with the return of King Norodom Sihanouk. This type of government is quite similar to that of the United Kingdom, where there is a head of state who is the king or queen, but their powers are limited, so the prime minister also has political and economic influence in the country. Since then, the country has been undergoing a process of reconstruction, development, and reconciliation. The recent history of Cambodia is characterized by efforts to overcome the scars of the past, promote economic development, and consolidate political stability. The country still faces challenges, but has been moving towards a more stable and prosperous future. Speaking now about economic aspects, Cambodia's economy has undergone significant changes in recent decades, evolving from a country devastated by war and the Khmer Rouge regime to a growing economy. Agriculture plays a crucial role in Cambodia's economy. The agricultural sector employs a large part of the population, especially in rural areas. Rice is the main crop and an important source of subsistence. The textile and garment industry is one of the main drivers of Cambodia's economic growth. Many foreign companies have established factories in the country due to relatively cheap labor. The tourism sector has expanded rapidly and become a major source of revenue. Visitors are attracted by the temples of Angkor, beaches, lush nature, and the country's rich culture. The construction boom is evident, with the development of infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and buildings. This is driven by increased foreign investment and domestic demand. The service sector, which includes trade, finance, telecommunications, and information technology, has experienced considerable growth. Phnom Penh, the capital, has seen an increase in commercial and financial activity. Cambodia has attracted an influx of foreign investment, especially from China and other Asian countries. This has driven the development of sectors such as tourism, manufacturing, and energy. Despite progress, Cambodia faces economic challenges, including dependence on specific sectors, the need for economic diversification, improvement in education, and addressing poverty in some areas. The National Bank of Cambodia plays a crucial role in managing monetary policy and promoting macroeconomic stability. The country has sought policies to control inflation and ensure a stable economic environment. Cambodia's currency is the riel. However, the dollar is widely used in major cities, so if you go there, bring dollars or an international card. The Cambodian riel is the currency of Cambodia. To give you an idea, $1 is equivalent to more than 4,000 Cambodian reals. Indeed, those of us who use dollars have a lot of purchasing power when traveling to Cambodia. One thing that is cheap in Cambodia is food. The monthly cost of food ranges from $50 to $200 for one person. Lunch costs between $2 to $4 per person, and a cup of coffee is less than 50 cents. So, the prices there are very affordable for those who earn in dollars due to the fact that this currency is highly valued against the Cambodian riel. As for monthly rent in Cambodia's major cities, it ranges from $500 to $1,000, but in smaller cities, it is possible to find rents for around $200 per month. Very cheap, right? If you only want to visit Cambodia, the cost of accommodation there is quite cheap, and you can find excellent places for just $50 per day. There are very nice accommodations in the capital that allow you to visit many tourist spots in the city. Still talking about Cambodia's economy, China has a significant influence on Cambodia because China is Cambodia's largest trading partner, and Chinese investments in the country are increasing. China also provides military and police assistance to Cambodia. Chinese influence in Cambodia is felt in a variety of areas, including economy, as China is the main destination for Cambodian exports, and Chinese investments in the country are driving economic growth. Politics, as China is an important ally of Cambodia in international politics, and the Cambodian government has increasingly adopted a pro-China stance. In terms of security, China provides military and police assistance to Cambodia, which helps strengthen the Cambodian government. Chinese influence in Cambodia has been a cause for concern for some observers. They fear that China is using its influence to expand its presence in the region. However, other observers argue that Chinese influence is beneficial for Cambodia. They claim that China is helping Cambodia develop economically and strengthen its security. Chinese influence in Cambodia is a complex issue that will continue to be debated in the years to come. To give you an idea of Chinese influence, in 2022, China invested $2 billion in an infrastructure project in Cambodia, including a new airport and a railway. In 2023, China provided $100 million in military assistance to Cambodia. In 2024, China and Cambodia signed a security cooperation agreement, which includes cooperation in military training and combating organized crime. Chinese influence in Cambodia is an important trend that is shaping the future of the country. Now, talking about Cambodian women, they are quite exotic with ethnic mixtures of Asians, Europeans, and indigenous native peoples. They are known for their beauty and elegance. They have a unique style that combines traditional elements with modern influences. Cambodian women typically wear long, loose-fitting clothes, which are comfortable and practical for the country's tropical climate. The most popular colors are white, black, and red. They usually have tan skin, almond-shaped eyes with sensational curves, and are very open to meeting foreigners. Cambodia is an amazing country with a breathtaking history, culture, beaches, and curiosities, along with beautiful women and items at very affordable prices for foreigners. What do you think about visiting or perhaps living in Cambodia? Would you go? Would you take advantage of everything this country has to offer? Comment below. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and also share this video with anyone you think might be interested so you can help me continue bringing more documentaries like this every week. I'll leave it at that for now, until the next video.